All right, guys. So today I am going to talk listing photos, specifically Mapright listing photos. We require you to have 3 listing photos from Mapright, screenshots of the property you're listing. That would be anything from contour lines, um, soils, and closest proximity to the nearest major city. Those are the 3 we would like you to have. You can add other ones in there. Now, if it is not farm ground, has no tillable on it. It is specifically just a recreational hunting property. You do not have to include the soil map on it, but any property you list that has farm ground on it, has tillable, I want you guys to create a soil map and screenshot it included in your listing photos. It's great information for a buyer's agent or a potential buyer, and it just looks better on all of our platforms that we use. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So this is the property we're going to use. I'm going to turn my parcel data on. If you watched the last video, you know how to create a boundary around the property. So let's go to convert map feature, hop over here to the dotted line just like we like it, and hit save, and boom, you've got a outline of the property. Let's go ahead and turn those parcels off, and let's do the soil composition map first. So you'd hop over here to report, create soils report is what you would click, hit boundary, select your property boundary here on the dotted line, and create soil report. Super easy. It takes a few minutes to load, and then boom, now you know what the capabilities are for this property, what soils, and such. So this is a great thing to have. I cannot stress that enough. This is something you want to include in your listing presentation as well. So I always pull this up. If you're using a MacBook Pro, you would do Shift Command 4. It brings up the screenshot tool. Go just above the soil report. You want to include pretty much this entire screen in this. And there is an easier way to screenshot here. I'm screen recording already, so I'm just using this tool for the time being. So you would highlight everything there, screenshot, and boom. Now this photo you would include in your listing photos on MLS, Lands of America, and any other platform you put it on. So that would be your soil report. That's how to create a soil report. You could go through here and read and learn a lot. If you have any questions on what it means, hit the question button here, or the question mark here, and it'll give you a brief overview of what that section means. Can't stress it enough. Great tool to have. So let's exit out of that. So that would be the first screenshot that I want you to include. So the next, let's go ahead and do contour lines. This part of Oklahoma is pretty flat, but let's just include it just for the sake of the video. So this would be your contour line. So let's zoom in. You want to make sure you can see these numbers so people get a real feel. Same thing, use your screenshot tool, Shift Command 4. Draw you a nice box around it, and boom, there's your second map. Easy as that. So the third and final one is a very important picture to include, and it is proximity to the nearest major city, highways, and such. So you've got your property located here. We always like to put, you can do a marker. We always put a star on it. It just looks a little bit cleaner. So let's throw a star over the property location. Not sure why mine's black, but let's go ahead and change this to white so it pops out. Hit save. It should change. Boom. So there you have your property location. Now in a different video, I will show you guys how to label. You can label using Mapright, and then also we have another platform that we use it to label everything and really pop the names of the cities, the major highways and such. So if you wanted to label, you just go over here to tools, and then label with background tool is what I always use, and then type in property location. Let's change this to, and then see, this is why we don't use Mapright, because it glitches and sometimes it doesn't show it up when you zoom out of the property as far as you need to. So Like I said, in another video, I will show you how to do that, but that's how you label using the label tool on Mapright. So once you have your property location, there's your star. You can go ahead and screenshot. Now you want to make sure you're including any nearby city, major highway. So here's I-40, you've got the Highway 3, 51's up there, 81, 33 I believe runs somewhere in here. I guess it turns into Highway 3, but that's 33 as well. And then also, you know, here is Oklahoma City, Edmond, Piedmont. So this is a great property that lays in a great area, something you definitely want to include so people get a feel for how far outside the city they are actually going to be. Hit your screenshot tool, include your star and the city. Boom. All right, so those are the 3 photos that you guys will need to include in every single listing you have. Doesn't matter if the property is 1 acre or 1,000 acres. Please put these in there. Hope this video helps. Thanks, guys.